a painting in every great museum that stops you mid-stride. You weren't looking for it. You didn't plan on standing there. But something in the pigment, the light, the curve of a shoulder, it reaches out and holds you in place. You forget what you were walking toward. Beautiful women do the same thing. Not all beauty speaks the same language, and that is precisely the point. The deep-set eyes of an East African woman carry a gravity that rewrites the air around her. The full curves of a West African figure move with a rhythm the body recognizes before the mind catches up. The sun-kissed glow of a Saharan complexion holds warmth the way sandstone holds heat at dusk, long after the source is gone. Welcome to YoMoove, where we don't just see beauty, we study it. You know, when we talk about beauty, it's not just about what we see on the surface. There's a whole language being spoken, in the way a woman moves, stands, or even just exists in the light. It's subtle, but it's powerful. Let's talk about form, because beauty isn't just a feeling. It is a physical conversation between a woman and the world. There is something about a woman who wears her body like she commissioned it. The hourglass that announces itself from across a room. The long, graceful neck that makes even stillness look like ceremony. The softness in the right places, the kind that says comfort and power are not contradictions. They are the same sentence. So, there's a kind of conversation that happens without words. It's in the way a woman walks, the way her silhouette moves with a certain confidence. Sometimes, it's just in the grace of a gesture, the subtle language of how she takes up space. You know, it's not loud, but it's unmistakable. Attractiveness is not a single note. It is a chord. It's the way dark skin absorbs light and, honestly, turns it into something even richer on the way back out. It's the texture of natural hair that holds its shape like it has an opinion of its own. It's the smile that breaks slowly, like sunrise, not a light switch, and just, well, changes the temperature of every face that witnesses it. What we celebrate here is not one type. It is the full spectrum. The athletic grace, the lush silhouette, the fine-boned elegance, the voluptuous authority. Every variation is not just valid, every variation is rare. The world talks about beauty in broad strokes. But we are going to talk about the details. The collarbone that cuts clean above a deep neckline. The hands, strong and elegant at once, that move when she talks like they have their own argument to make. The waist that dips into the hips the way a river bends, not abruptly, but with a geography that, honestly, makes you want to study the map. The eyes that hold a look just long enough to make you wonder what they decided about you. These are not accidents. They are the result of a continent's worth of genetic artistry. Thousands of years of sun, soil, and survival, sculpting something the rest of the world has spent centuries trying to understand, imitate, and ultimately, never quite replicate. When a woman knows her own details, when she dresses for them, moves for them, owns them, she becomes something that no algorithm can generate and no filter can manufacture. Here is what the beauty industry spent decades trying to obscure. There was never one standard. There was always a spectrum. And at every point on that spectrum, there is a woman who is the definition, not the exception. Petite or statuesque, slim or curvaceous, reserved or magnetic. Every build, every tone, every texture is its own argument for what beauty is capable of becoming. So the next time someone walks past you and the whole room quietly reorganizes itself around her presence, notice the details, the jaw, the stride, the way the light seems to have a preference. That is not luck. That is legacy. Drop a fire emoji in the comments for the woman on your screen right now. And stay locked in, because on YoMoove, we are just getting started. I'll see you in the next one.